Hello students, welcome back. This is class 7th Science, chapter number 15, Light. It is lecture number 3. In this video lecture, we will be covering topics number 1, image, and number 2, plane mirrors and images. Let's start with the first topic, image. We are interested in knowing how an image is formed. Do you know? An image is formed by reflection. When two or more reflected rays meet at a single point, the image is formed at the point of intersection of reflected rays. There are two types of images formed due to reflection, namely real and virtual images. Let us now know what is a real image. The image formed on a screen is called real image. The image that you see in a movie hall is formed on a screen is the real image. Now let us know what is a virtual image. The image which is formed when the rays appear to meet each other but actually do not intersect each other is called virtual image. It is formed behind the screen. This is the kind of reflected image most common to us because this is what happens when we see ourselves in a plane mirror. At this, we are familiar about the two types of images that are obtained. Let us now study in detail what type of images are formed on plane mirrors. Mirrors are smooth surfaces of glass which are made reflecting by polishing them silver on one side. An object kept in front of a mirror has its image formed due to reflection. Here in this diagram, we can see a boy is standing in front of a plane mirror. The boy is acting as an object and its image which is obtained on the mirror is a virtual image. Image formation by plane mirrors. We are already aware that in our day-to-day life, we come across the images which are formed on plane mirrors. Let us know more how these images are formed. The looking glass in which we look ourselves. In fact, our image is a plane mirror. A plane mirror is a flat, smooth glass surface which is polished silver on its back face. The other face is used as the reflecting surface. These are the types of plane mirrors which we use in our day-to-day life while dressing up. From our previous classes, we are aware that the surface of a plane mirror is smooth and polished. Hence, it acts as a regular surface. The image which is formed on such mirrors is clear but shows lateral inversion. What is lateral inversion? Let us find it out. As of now, we have some idea about the term image and shadow. Now, let us look at few differences between both of them. Image. Image is formed when a light is reflected from a mirror or a shining surface, whereas shadow is formed when a path of light is obstructed by an opaque object or body. Point number 2. Image give all the details of the object such as size, shape and color, whereas shadow give no detail of the object, it only shows the outline of the body. Point number 3. Image shows the exact details of the color as the object. However, shadow is always black in color. Last point. Image shows lateral inversion, whereas shadow does not show lateral inversion. While learning about the differences between image and shadow, we come across a term lateral inversion. Students, lateral inversion is a phenomenon in which left appears to be right and vice versa. Let's try and understand lateral inversion with the help of the diagram. We have learned that image shows lateral inversion. Take an example. A boy is standing in front of a plane mirror. In this diagram, he has raised his right hand. However, in the image, we all can see the left hand is raised. This phenomenon where right appears left or left appears to be right is termed as lateral inversion. You can try this lateral inversion by looking yourself into a mirror and doing all these activities with your body and checking the image which is reflecting on the mirror. How does it behave? I come across this interesting question which I thought you all should know. Why the letter ambulance written differently? You all must have seen ambulance, and the letter ambulance is written very differently from the usual letters that we come across in our daily life. Have you ever wondered why is it so? Let's try to find it out. The word ambulance is written as a mirror image so that the driver in the vehicle going in front of the ambulance could read it correctly from its rear view mirror and he would make way for the ambulance. It will help us to understand the reason more clearly. A vehicle is going in front of the ambulance on a road. The driver has rear view mirrors installed on its vehicle. Rear view mirrors are those mirrors which help the driver to see the vehicle or crowd behind its vehicle. If ambulance is coming just behind the driver of the vehicle, he can read out the letter ambulance correctly by looking at the reflected image into the mirror. Hence, he can get aside and would make way for the ambulance to pass. I hope you have understood the reason why ambulance is written differently. The features of image formed by a plane mirror can be summarized as follows. Number 1. The size of the image is equal to the size of the object. Number 2. The image is upright or erect. Number 3. The image is laterally inverted. Number 4. The image is at the same distance behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. Number 5. The image cannot be obtained on a screen. An image which cannot be obtained on a screen is called a virtual image. We already know this. Thus, the image formed by a plane mirror is erect and virtual image. Let us now discuss some uses of plane mirror. Number 1. Plane mirrors are used as looking glasses. This is how we use plane mirror in our day-to-day lives while dressing up. Number 2. They are used for making kaleidoscope and periscope. These are two optical devices which make use of light to get images. Number 3. They are used as reflectors in solar cookers and compound microscopes. Number 4. They are used to record the observations in some scientific apparatuses such as a barometer. Students, before going ahead and note down today's homework, let us first discuss the solutions of homework questions based on lecture number 2. Fill in the blanks. Number 1. Light is a form of invisible energy. Number 2. Candle or bulb is man-made but luminous source of light. Multiple choice questions. Question number 3. Angle of incidence is equal to. Yes, it is option number C, angle of reflection. We are aware that angle I is equal to angle R. Question number 4. A beam of light ray come from a broad source of light and meet together at a point is called. The correct option is option number B, convergent rays, because we are aware that when rays come from different directions and intersect, cross, or meet at a single point, then they are called convergent rays. That's all for this video. Now it's your homework time. These questions are based on the topics we just discussed in lecture number 3. Fill in the blanks. The vehicle going in front of the ambulance could read it correctly from its dash mirror. Question number 2. The phenomenon in which left appears to be right and vice versa is called dash. Multiple choice question. Question number 3. We see our dash image in a plane mirror. Option A, inverted. Option B, real. Option C, diminished. Option D, virtual. You have to choose the most appropriate option. Question number 4. Right. Point number 1. Two uses of plane mirror. Number 2. Two differences between real and virtual images. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. Thank you.